Hello, my loves. It's Emmy. If you are coming back to my channel, thanks for coming back. And if you're new, welcome. This is where I share my stitchy goodness, pretty much anything that has to do with that. So haul, any crafting stuff that I've done for my stitchy things. Yeah. Don't mind my disgustingly messy craft room. This week was spring break for me. I am a teacher, and so, well, I'm in school to be a teacher. Right now I work as an assistant for a life skills classroom. So we were on spring break. So yeah. I have kind of a lot to show you guys today. I was going to try to do like a stitch with me this week, but my cat my cat passed away. That would have been Tuesday night. Today's Saturday. Saturday, March 30th. Yeah, so my cat passed away. She was kind of like my first roommate. I got her when I was in college. She was 11 when she passed away. I think she had like a stroke or something. But my husband held her in his arms on the way to the emergency vet. And we think she kind of passed, from when we left our house to the emergency vet. So yeah, she didn't die outside somewhere. We found her. We're gonna get her ashes. I had a feeling, I told my husband, I had a feeling like a couple days before she passed, and I was like, you know what, I need to check on her, a little bit more. And then sure enough, it happened. So it was really hard, obviously. She was like my first, adult responsibility, as an adult. So yeah, it was crazy. And it was, I was kind of in a trance for 2 days. Wednesday and Thursday were both just, I think I literally sat and played video games for 8 hours on Wednesday. Yesterday I finally started stitching a little bit. I just didn't have it, and it was hard because like she was kind of like my stitching buddy. And we just had a really good connection. So I'm very bummed. I don't think I'll be getting a new cat anytime soon. Yeah, it was rough. So I don't apologize for not having to stitch with me, because I just wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it. I had all these plans. Like my last video on when I made it on like Sunday, I was going into spring break. I was feeling so great. And it just kind of went downhill. So today I did do a little bit of stitching, and tomorrow I plan to do some stitching. I'm going to meet with Chelsea and Michelle tomorrow, and do some stitching, have brunch with a friend, and then we're going to watch the Oregon women. They play Mississippi State tomorrow morning at 11, so I'm really excited to watch that because I picked them to win it all. So I'm excited. They're playing really well. So in basketball, if you're if you're a sports person at all. So first things first, I have a giveaway. And it was because we hit 100 subscribers, you guys. I'm so excited. So I actually, in honor of Bella, because she was my stitching buddy, my cat's name was Bella, I am actually going to do 2 giveaways for the same thing. So it would be basically a custom project bag and an 8x8 grime guard. If you want a smaller size, let me know, but my standard is usually an 8x8. Yeah. So I have 7 of you guys commented. I loved reading your comments. It was lovely. So I put in a random number generator. If you guys can see that, maybe. So I did 1 to 7. Okay. And so we're going to press generate right here. Ready? Generate. 3. 3 is... Da-da-da, Cheryl. So I will comment on your comment, or just so much stuff going on, or I'll try to private message you for that. So that is our first one. Yay, Cheryl. Dun, dun, dun. I have to like circle so that I remember. Okay, and then our second one is 6. Hi, Mama Girl. Hi. My dog just came. 6 is Jan. Yay! So, Cheryl and Jan, I will get in touch with you guys. I will comment on your comment on my last video, and then I'll also probably send you like a private message or something, just so that we don't, you know, mess that up. And then, yeah, like I said, I have a ton of fabric that I will just kind of ask you guys what you like, what your interests are, and then I will make those and get those out to you, hopefully within a week or two, depending on work and all that kind of stuff in school. So, yay! I'm so excited, you guys. I love giving things away. I don't know what it is. I just absolutely love it. Okay. Now we'll do some haul. So I went into Hobby Lobby, I think. Yesterday I actually left the house, which was really good because I hadn't left the house Wednesday or Thursday. So I went to Hobby Lobby and the dollar store because I needed to get some things for fabric dyeing, because I plan on having, because I'm obsessed with it now, I want to try to dye some fabric for my Etsy shop. And honestly, I don't know if it'll be an actual Etsy shop. I think we'll do a lot of stuff on like Facebook Marketplace and Instagram. So I will link the Instagram that we are going to be using. So it's myself and then my twin sister and my older sister. We all have kind of different crafty trades, I guess you could say. So my maiden name was Greatwood. And so we were always the Woodlets growing up. We were called that by a couple of the guys that coached with my dad and all that. So instead of doing, my older sister, she crochets really beautiful infinity scarves and just scarves and things in general. She also makes clothes. And so she was like Woodlet knitwear. And then I was Woodlet paper and fiber because I sewed things, and then I also made cards. And then my twin sister just recently was kind of like, well, I like just like making things, you know, she makes like leather earrings, all that kind of stuff. So we were like, okay, rather than having like 3 different shops, let's just like put everything together. And we were trying to figure out a name, like, you know, Woodlet, blah, you know, we liked the Woodlet name, so we wanted to stick with that. And then I think it was my older sister actually who was like, what if we did like Woodlet Trading Post? Because a trading post has like all different kinds of stuff. So we totally fell in love with it. So the Instagram that we are going to be using is Woodlet Trading Post. There is a Facebook page. It hasn't gone live yet. My plan is to kind of get it up and going so that it's live within the next couple weeks. I do want to get some stuff dyed and all that kind of stuff, and get my sister has an inventory she's building. And it will go live and it'll be really fun. So my plan is to do most sales through the Instagram or on like, you know, kind of like flash sales on Instagram, or just do it through Facebook. It's kind of the easiest thing, I think. We're not that crazy that we need an Etsy shop yet. We don't have that much inventory, so I think that's why we're kind of reining it in a little bit. But I will let you guys know when it goes live. But there's no posts on the Instagram so far, but it is Woodlet Trading Post. So I will, I'll link that below underneath my personal one. Okay, so back to my haul. So I went to Hobby Lobby because I wanted to get a piece of fabric, which I did. Right now I can't find it. But it's just one of their like big, oh my gosh, where did it go? Oh, it's over there too. It was their, you know, like big, I think it's a 28 count 20. Oh my gosh, let me get it. Hold on. I'm never prepared. You guys are gonna notice that about me. Okay, so I got it's a 22 cat Hardanger, and it's 30 by 36. So my plan is to basically cut this up and dye it. Because I love that Hardanger. I love that fabric. Then I'll continue my stuff from Hobby Lobby. So they usually have some pretty good stuff on sale. That's so loud. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So, I went back into their, like, soap making, area, and got these little droppers, because I am gonna try to start making, like, recipes almost, and Chelsea and Michelle will laugh at me because we talked about that, when we were dyeing fabric. We need, like, a recipe book. So that's what, these are basically gonna have, like, the main colors that I make, and that I have, and then adding them together will be, you know, like 3 drops of blank, that kind of thing. So I got 6 of those right now just to start out with. I also got some liquid dye. I just got 3 primary colors. I got the golden yellow, the scarlet, and the royal blue. So I think those are going to be a good 3 colors. And then from there, I'll make other colors. And then they also had some good stuff on clearance. So I got some stuff. They had a bunch of buttons on clearance. So I was going to make some needle minders. So those are like plastic flowers. It's super cute. And then they had 2 of these. So I got both of those. You guys, my nails are so... One of these days, I'll film a video like after work so that you don't see me as just like a homeless woman. There's nothing wrong with homeless people, but I own better clothes than this. I used to work with the homeless people, so I feel like I can say that without, you know, being offensive. And then I also got that one. That one is super cute too. I love that strawberry. He's adorable. Okay, then they had a bunch of their, I think they're getting rid of their books, because they had a lot of their books on sale. Like they're like, you know, knitting books and crochet books and all that kind of stuff. And they also had a couple cross stitch ones. So I got this Alphabets, and it's just a Leisure Arts, which that one is very cute. And then I was really excited about this one. And this is another Leisure Arts, but this is like the big collection. And there's a lot more in here. Big collection of alphabets. Yeah, there's 140. I think that's like cut in half because I think they do uppercase and lowercase. But still, I mean, 70 different ones. That's awesome. And this one only has 15. Yeah. And honestly, I wasn't going to buy this one, but it had this. Oh, where is it? Where can I show you? Okay. It had this one. And y'all know that I'm in school to be a teacher. So, I had to. It's like and they had this like cute, really cute little border that was pencils. So I was like, yes, please, I need that. And I'll pay $2 for that chart, whatever. So that was $2, $1.99. This one was $3.23, but I was like, all right, okay, take my money. And then this one was stunning. It's called the Cross Stitch Garden, and it's by Search Press, and Kazuku Aoki, and it is gorgeous. I'll show you a couple of them. and they have full patterns in there. There's like wildflower sampler and all just like really just gorgeous wild rose sampler, like just a lot of really pretty almost kind of like what I feel like would be like kind of like not traditional cross stitch patterns, but like you know, ones that you would put on a doily or a handkerchief, something like that. Really pretty, really feminine looking, you know, very pastel colors and that kind of stuff. So I got that one. That one was big spender. That was $6.23. I know, but it was on sale from like $25. So I was like, okay, I can do that. Then we went to the dollar store. I met my sister, my twin sister, at the dollar store because she needed a couple things and I needed some things. So I wanted to get some things to dye fabric. And I decided to get cake pans. And I got 4 of them. So $2. Because they come in packs of 2. And this is what I'm going to basically have the fabric in as it dyes. We're going to see how that works out. Then I also got some measuring cups. Just to add the water and stuff. And then I figured I would make one of each of the primary colors in one of these so I can see, like if I was just going to do, you know, like one green and it wasn't going to have any other colors on it, then I could, you know, make more basically. So I got 3 of those. And then I got some gum. Just gotta go to the dollar store and get gum. Great deal. Okay, and then I went to, or no, I had an Amazon gift card. And so I ordered, actually the fabric that I am doing Beatrice on, my Contessa, I ordered some more of that. Now, it's good quality. I mean, it's not like super cheap. I got it from Kate's Cross Stitch. It's 18 count white Aida, but it is 59 by 36. It's gigantic. It's awesome. And so I got 2 of those. So I'm also going to have a bunch of 18 count hand dyed fabric. I couldn't find any linen that was relatively cheap. But honestly, I feel, in case I mess up, I feel okay doing it on this stuff. Because it's relatively cheaper. So yeah. I got 2 of those, awesome. And then I had a little bit of money left over, so I just got another 8x8 Q-sub because I love 8x8s. They're the perfect size. Okay. I also made a couple things for my cross stitching, which my mom always laughs at me for. Because I think I posted something on Facebook or something that was like, I've started crafting accessories for my crafts, which is never a good thing. I got the inspiration though from Karina at Bags Plus. I have a flip. I think it's a Floss Buddy flip. I think that's what it's called. And I think it's a 24 or 30 pocket flip. So it has 24 pockets. It's over there, or else I would get it. And then the back side is a place to like stick the chart and highlighter and your scissors and you know, the actual fabric for it. But sometimes I don't have charts that call for more than 10 colors. So I made this little guy. And right now I am using it for Contessa because I wanted to take it downstairs. So I didn't make one that has this on the back, but I am actually going to put a button because I made one that's just a full pocket like that, and it was watermelon. I thought it was so cute. So this has 2, 4, 6, 10, 12. So this has 12 pockets. And yeah, it does what I needed to, especially, you know, I almost wanted to do one that like just had like one row of pockets, so it would have like 6 pockets, and then this was a place for like your pens and your scissors and stuff, and so it could just like all be in one. So yeah, this is like too close to the flip, so I'm gonna have to think about how to make it not like the flip, because I don't like, Karina has an amazing product and I don't want to take away from people, you know, buying her, because obviously she created it first. I don't think she has anything under like a 20, I think she has like a 20 pocket roll. But I don't want to buy something, sorry Karina, I don't want to buy anything if I, you know, like a couple of my charts only have like 6 colors in it, you know, so, and I have to have an accessory. That's what this all comes down to, basically. Because you guys are probably like, then just don't buy something. Well, I can't control myself. So anyways, I'm using this for Contessa. So yay. So I made those. That I think is pretty much, and I finished a couple of my grime guards. I think that's it though. Okay, whips. I worked on 3 main projects this week. And yes, they were all for, no, that's not true. Field of Flux was not for any homework assignment. I just wanted to work on it because I thought I was going to finish it, and then I had 3 days of no stitching, so that worked out well. So first, I'll show that. I'm not going to take it out of everything, but I worked on the tree, and so I'm almost done with the tree. Right now, I have all the dark brown to go. So I'm getting close with this one though. I'm really excited. Really, really excited. Then I did a ton of work on Beatrice. So I will try to insert a picture of where she was right here. And this is where I got to. I mean, okay, I didn't get like crazy amount done, but like for me being able to just sit and stitch, I got a lot done. So that is where she is now. And I made, this thing. Because when I'm stitching on this, especially like when we are at Panera stitching, people come up to us and they're like, oh my gosh, what are you guys stitching? And so it would be nice to have to be like, oh, let me look through my phone and find it. So I just printed out a little picture of Beatrice and I laminated it because, you know, I'm a teacher and we laminate things. So yeah, so that's where I got a really good amount done. I was like super excited, you guys. I was so pumped. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. It felt good to, so I used her though, I used Beatrice for the Magical Stitches homework, something scary, because this week was something scary and something that made you happy. So as much as she really makes me happy, she does scare me because of how large she is. And every time I'm like, yes, I got 500 stitches. And then I'm like, oh, only like, you know, I don't know, 500,000 left to go. It's not that much. I mean, not that much. I think she's like 300,000, but still, it's my 500 measly stitches. But anyways, I love working on it, but it is one of those, like, it scares me. It scares me pieces, for sure. So the one that I'm working on for makes me feel good, I have in my zombie pinup bag, is the chart that I created myself. So if you are a member of the Stitchers Coven, you can hustle and get this chart for free, because once I finish this, so this is how far I got for today. or for yesterday, basically. I stitched on a little bit today in the car. We went to the coast today, so I didn't get a ton of stitching time, but I'm planning on working on it tonight. I created this chart. It is a Lord of the Rings kind of small sampler. It's only this big, so I think it's like 50 by 100. And this was the first chart I ever created. And so this is what I'm doing for my homework. My plan is actually to try to get enough of this done so that I can count some of this, the border, as, excuse me, the extra credit, because if I can get the letters done on the inside, that will be 500 stitches for sure. So we'll see if I get that done or not. I probably won't, and then this will just count as my homework, and I don't really care because I have other things that I can do borders on. So this is my something happy, and it was because this was the first chart I made, and I don't know, like, honestly, like, putting the stitches in, it was kind of crazy to be like, okay, like, I made that, like, that came out of my head, you know, and so now I know, and I'm not saying I'm like a crazy designer or anything, like crazy good designer, because I'm not, but like I got that feeling of like, this was something that I made. I put it out there for people to enjoy, and I'm enjoying it. So that's my something happy. And I am very excited to finish it. So if you remember the Stitcher's Coven, go grab it because I have it on their files for free. Because like I said, once I finish it, I'm going to take it down and then it will be part of the shop. It would just be like that one, that's the one thing about like wanting to be on Etsy, because it would just be a digital download. So I would just attach the file, and then if you purchased it for like, I don't know, $2 or $3, then you could get it. Okay, so yeah, I'm tired, you guys. Anyways, that is all. I will yeah, I didn't get a ton of stitching done, and usually I have a little bit more to do, but yeah, it's okay. I'm just so tired, you guys. I'm so tired. Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good stitchy week, and I'll see you later. Bye.